guys, Sign Duo here. So in our last video, we came to a realization at the end about our relationship and how sign language brought us together. One of the big ones was eye contact. I remember my hearing friends and family, which was everyone because I never met a deaf person before Ryan. Eye contact was really not there all the time in conversation. It was very sparse. Eye contact was very sparse and it was a little bit awkward for my younger self. Yeah. I wasn't used to that, but I loved it and it felt so natural with you. So if you don't know, with sign language, it's very important to have eye contact so you can see the person's facial expressions and body language. It's just everything, you know. Having good eye contact constantly, every time we see each other, every time we chat, it did something more deeply human. There's actual psychological reasons why having good eye contact can increase the chemicals in your brain to have a good bond to that person. Yeah. It felt like we were working towards the same goal together as a team, and when we accomplished some communication, like a big step or a milestone in our communication, it was a big step in our relationship. The next thing was something that I didn't know I was actually learning at that time. So when Ryan started teaching me sign language, I thought it was like sign language from the textbooks, you know, very formal, educational, because that's all I knew. So I thought that's what I was learning. Now that I look back, I was actually learning his signing style. There's so many different signing styles and each signing style is very unique to that person based on their experience. And the fact that Ryan taught me his personal signing style and we kept it kind of isolated that way really let me now see into his experience and his personality and all the factors that have influenced him to where and how he communicates now. And I feel really special to be part of that and have that personal language. By the way, Java is asleep. How am I stumbling? It's late right now. We tried to film this earlier today, but it's just like, it wasn't the right mood to film it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was got to say, but I was waiting until you finished. But I felt that connection to have those deep conversations. I wasn't very open with everyone. There was like only a few people that I would have deep conversations. So when we had that conversations, those deeper conversations, they were just as like significant to me too. But I understand what you mean. It's like when you're vibing with somebody and you're having like a conversation where you're bouncing off ideas and it's just conversation just flowing that way, and you come up with some things that you never thought you would say, but you say it and then it's difficult to have when you don't have a fluid communication. You know, writing it down, a lot of missed ideas, you know, it's not as fluid. But with us, it's just seamless. Java! Hello, baby. Oh, you should come. You come to who woke up? You miss us, huh? She'll do that. She'll get really tired and then go to bed. And then she'll be like, well, mommy and daddy not coming to bed. Because we let her sleep in our bed. She sleeps with us. Cute. I know. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that video, and we'll see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.